Have you ever wanted someone to miss you so much that you're the first thought on their mind when they wake up and the last before they fall asleep? Well, you're in the right place, because today we're going to uncover the secrets of making yourself unforgettable. We're diving deep into 10 Stoic principles that aren't just about creating a little longing. They're about transforming you into someone absolutely irresistible in their absence. Seneca once said, "Absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it." Let's explore how we can sharpen that love to the point where your absence is profoundly felt. And remember, don't skip any part, because each principle is a key piece of the puzzle in mastering the art of being unforgettably missed. Before we jump in, here's a little task for you. Drop a comment below with the words "on their mind tomorrow." It's short, sweet, and perfectly captures the spirit of our chat today. Plus, it'll be fun to see how many of you are playing along. Now, let's get ready to explore these 10 powerful Stoic strategies that will make them yearn for your presence even more. If you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel, so if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, let's go back to the topic. Number 1. Self-sufficiency. You might be wondering, how does being self-sufficient make someone miss me more? Well, it's all about showing that you are complete on your own, which is incredibly attractive and intriguing in any relationship. Imagine this. When you're self-sufficient, you're not clinging or desperately seeking attention from your significant other. Instead, you're out there living your best life, engaged in your interests and fulfilling your own needs. This independence sparks curiosity and admiration. Your partner begins to see you not just as a companion, but as an individual thriving on your own terms. When you're not always available or relying on them for your happiness, you create a healthy space in the relationship. This space isn't about distance, it's about giving each other room to grow individually. And what happens in their mind when you're not around? They start to wonder what you're up to, recalling how you handle things with such autonomy and poise. And guess what? They start to miss that vibrant, self-reliant side of you. So, embrace your self-sufficiency. It's not about pushing them away, it's about pulling them into a deeper, more respectful admiration of who you are. As you cultivate your independence, you'll find them keeping you on their mind tomorrow and many days after. Number 2. Emotional control. Now, you might be thinking, control my emotions. I just want them to miss me. But here's a secret. Mastering your emotions is like holding the reins of a powerful horse. It guides the energy of your relationships in the direction you want. Imagine this. Every time you interact, you're calm and composed, even when conversations heat up or take unexpected turns. This level of emotional control doesn't just impress, it intrigues. Why? Because, as Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you display such strength, it leaves a lasting impression. By managing your reactions, you create an aura of mystery and depth. Your partner starts to wonder what's going on in their mind. They're used to reactions driving behavior, but now you're unperturbed and serene. This newfound composure makes them curious about your inner world, drawing them closer and keeping them guessing. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean becoming robotic. It's about responding rather than reacting. This subtle shift means that when you do express your feelings, they're thoughtful, genuine, and far more impactful. And guess what happens then? They miss the warmth of your deliberate affection when you're not around. So, stay cool, stay thoughtful, and watch as they start to wonder and wander back to you. Remember to keep your emotional cards close to your chest. Maybe leave them with a little something to think about, a hint that whispers, "Will you be thinking of me tomorrow?" After all, a touch of mystery goes a long way in the game of love. Number 3. Intentional communication. Ever wondered how just a few well-chosen words can make someone crave your presence even more? Intentional communication is your secret weapon. It means choosing your words carefully, ensuring they're thoughtful and add value to the conversation. It's about speaking with purpose and depth, which can profoundly impact how you are perceived and remembered. Seneca once said, "Speak so that you can speak again." The essence here is about leaving them wanting more of your insights, your humor, and your uniquely thoughtful way of expressing yourself. Picture this: every time you speak, you do so with the intent to connect, to understand, and to enrich the interaction. You're not just filling the air with words, you're crafting messages that resonate on a deeper level. This doesn't just make your conversations memorable, it makes them meaningful. And when you're not around, your words linger in their mind. Your voice echoes in their thoughts, pulling them closer even in your absence. By using intentional communication, you create layers of curiosity and interest. Your partner finds themselves reflecting on what you said, pondering your words, and yes, missing the depth and engagement of your discussions. They begin to appreciate not just the conversation, but the communicator, you. So, harness the power of intentional communication. Make your words count and watch as they weave the magic of keeping you on their mind. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. That leaves a lasting impression. Keep your communication deliberate, insightful, and always with a sprinkle of charm. Number 4. Acceptance of absence. Here's a twist. How can embracing the times you're apart actually pull you closer together? It sounds paradoxical, but here's the catch. Acceptance of absence can magnify their longing for you and deepen the connection when you're together. Think of it this way. Absence doesn't just make the heart grow fonder, it builds anticipation and appreciation. By accepting and even valuing the times you're apart, you demonstrate a strong sense of self and an understanding that true connection isn't about constant proximity, but about the quality of the emotional bond. As Epictetus put it, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. Free yourself from the need to cling and watch how this freedom transforms your relationship dynamics. Imagine this. Instead of bombarding them with messages when you're not together, allow some breathing room. Let the silence between you spark curiosity and a bit of mystery. When you do this, you're not just another predictable part of their day. You become the highlight, the moment they look forward to. This principle teaches you to be comfortable with the ebb and flow of togetherness and solitude. It encourages you to find joy in your own company, which in turn makes you more attractive and intriguing when you're together again. After a period of absence, the connection feels refreshed, stronger, and more vibrant. So, embrace the moments apart and let them build a deeper yearning. Remember, absence isn't a gap. It's a space for growth and anticipation. Let them feel your absence just enough that they find themselves thinking about you, and when you reunite, the joy and appreciation for each other are palpable, making every moment together even more precious. Number 5. Mindfulness in interaction. How can being fully present in your interactions make them miss you more when you're not around? It's all about making every moment count so vividly that your absence is deeply felt. Being mindful means engaging fully whenever you're together, listening intently and responding thoughtfully. It's about being there not just physically, but with all your attention focused on the moment. This approach turns ordinary interactions into memorable, meaningful experiences. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Do every act of your life as if it were your last." Applying this to your interactions means treating every conversation and every shared moment as if it could be the most important one. Imagine this. Each time you're together, you bring an intensity of presence that makes every laugh richer and every glance more poignant. You're not just passing time together, you're making the time spent together special. This depth of engagement leaves a lasting impression that continues to resonate with them even when you're apart. By practicing mindfulness in your interactions, you create an emotional depth that makes your presence incredibly enriching and your absence noticeably empty. When you're not around, they start to miss the quality of attention and care you bring into their lives. They miss being truly seen and heard in ways that only you have made them feel. So, dive deep into each moment you share. Make mindfulness your secret ingredient in the recipe of making them miss you. Remember, when you're fully present, you leave traces of your spirit with them, ensuring you're always on their mind tomorrow. This isn't just about being unforgettable, it's about making every interaction count double. Number 6. Consistency in communication. How can maintaining a steady and thoughtful communication pattern make someone miss you more? It's about creating an expectation of quality and reliability in your interactions that makes your absence felt more acutely when you're not in touch. Consistency in communication doesn't mean bombarding them with messages all day, every day. Rather, it's about establishing a pattern of meaningful and reliable exchanges. Whether it's a good morning text, a midday check-in, or a nightly recap of your day, these regular touchpoints build a rhythm that becomes a cherished part of their day. As Seneca said, regularity is a sign of wisdom in communication. This regularity reassures them that you're thoughtful, dependable, and invested in the relationship. Picture this. Even when life gets hectic, you keep up with your pattern of touching base. This consistency becomes something they rely on, a comforting and stabilizing force amidst the chaos of daily life. When you suddenly skip these interactions, your absence is immediately noticeable and, strangely enough, leaves a space they're eager to fill again. By being consistent in your communication, you weave yourself into the fabric of their daily routine. When you're not there, they miss the warmth and security your messages bring. They look forward to hearing from you again, feeling a tangible gap when the expected message doesn't come. So, let's make consistency our hallmark in how we communicate. Stick to it and watch as they begin to miss you in the little silences that your absence creates. Remember, you're aiming to be consistently on their mind tomorrow, not just occasionally remembered. It's about becoming an essential, reliable presence in their lives, even from afar. Number 7. Purposeful living. How does having a life filled with purpose make someone miss you more? It's about being driven, passionate, and engaged in meaningful activities. When you live purposefully, you're not just waiting for someone else to fill your time, you're making the most of it yourself. Having a purpose in life makes you more attractive and intriguing, showing that you have goals and aspirations beyond the relationship. You're actively contributing to the world, which makes you even more interesting and admirable. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca suggested, our plans miscarry because they have no aim. When a man does not know what harbor he is making for, no wind is the right wind. Having clear goals makes you not only more directed, but also more dynamic and compelling. Imagine this: you share stories about your projects, volunteer work, or creative pursuits during conversations. Your partner sees how animated you get when discussing your passions, and this enthusiasm is contagious, leaving a lasting impression. When you're apart, they miss the energy and inspiration you bring, They start to reflect on the exciting updates you'll share next and feel the gap when those conversations pause. By leading a purposeful life, you're constantly growing and evolving, making every interaction fresh and fulfilling. When you're not around, your significant other misses being part of that vibrant journey. So embrace your pursuits and let your purposeful living be a beacon. Show them that you're someone who loves life and is committed to making a difference. And remember, as you live with purpose, you'll find yourself on their mind, not just because they love you, but because they admire and aspire to your zest for life. Number 8. Moderation in emotions. How does keeping your emotions in check make someone miss you more? It's about creating a balanced dynamic where your emotional expressions are thoughtful and measured, enhancing the quality of your interactions. By practicing moderation in emotions, you avoid overwhelming your partner with intense reactions, whether positive or negative. This Stoic approach allows you to handle relationship dynamics with grace and maturity, making your emotional engagements meaningful and considered. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Applied here, it means responding to situations with calm and deliberate action, not impulsively. Picture this. You handle disagreements with composure and express your affection in a way that is heartfelt but not overwhelming. This balanced approach leaves room for anticipation and desire. Your partner knows that your feelings are genuine and not just spur-of-the-moment emotional reactions. When you're not around, they miss the stability and depth you bring to the relationship, wondering about your calm, collected thoughts and looking forward to your measured expressions of love. Moderation doesn't mean being cold or detached. It's about showing that you are in control of your emotions, not controlled by them. This stability is incredibly attractive and builds a foundation of respect and admiration in any relationship. So let's aim to strike that perfect balance in how we express our emotions. By doing so, you'll not only enhance your interactions, but also ensure that you remain on their mind as someone who brings peace and not chaos to their life. Remember, in the dance of love, sometimes the quiet moments resonate the most deeply. When you're apart, they miss the energy and inspiration you bring. They start to reflect on the exciting updates you'll share next and feel the gap when those conversations pause. By leading a purposeful life, you're constantly growing and evolving, making every interaction fresh and fulfilling. When you're not around, your significant other misses being part of that vibrant journey. So, embrace your pursuits and let your purposeful living be a beacon. Show them that you're someone who loves life and is committed to making a difference. And remember, as you live with purpose, you'll find yourself on their mind, not just because they love you, but because they admire and aspire to your zest for life. Number 9. Resilience in adversity. How does showing resilience make someone miss you more? It's about demonstrating that you can handle life's ups and downs with strength and grace, making you a reliable and comforting presence in their life. Resilience in adversity means that when challenges arise, you face them head-on without falling apart. This quality shows you are dependable and strong, traits that are highly attractive in any relationship. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This principle teaches that your ability to endure and grow through difficulties not only shapes you into a better individual, but also makes you a partner worth missing. Imagine going through a tough time, yet managing to keep a level head and work through your problems methodically. This doesn't just earn respect, it also garners admiration from your partner. They see you not merely coping, but thriving through hardships. When you're apart, the memory of your resilience gives them confidence and assurance. They miss your strength and the security you bring. Resilience is more than just surviving. It's about bouncing back stronger each time. It's the ability to find solutions, maintain optimism, and keep moving forward despite obstacles. This mental and emotional toughness is not just attractive, it's magnetic. Your partner will be drawn to your unwavering spirit and inspired by your capability to handle whatever life throws your way. Consider the subtle but powerful impact of resilience in everyday situations. Maybe you lost a job, but quickly started applying for new ones with a positive outlook. Or perhaps you faced a family crisis and managed to support everyone around you while keeping your own emotions in check. These moments define your character and create a lasting impression on those around you. When your partner sees you handling adversity with grace, they start to view you as a pillar of strength. This builds not only their respect, but also deepens their emotional connection. They appreciate your role in their life as someone who can be counted on, someone who won't crumble under pressure. Resilience involves maintaining a positive attitude. It's easy to be optimistic when things are going well, but true resilience shows when you can find the silver lining even in the darkest clouds. This positive outlook is contagious and can uplift your partner during tough times. When you're apart, they'll miss not just your presence, but also the positivity and hope you bring into their life. By cultivating resilience, you don't just survive. You rise above and lead by example. This makes every reunion sweeter and more meaningful, as they look forward to being with someone who inspires them to be resilient as well. They start to associate you with feelings of safety, stability, and hope, which are crucial in any loving relationship. So, embrace challenges as opportunities to showcase your strength and stability. Show them that no matter what comes your way, you remain steadfast and reliable. And remember, by demonstrating resilience, you'll be on their mind tomorrow as someone who brings not just love, but also strength to their life. Your resilience becomes a cornerstone of the relationship, a quality that makes you irreplaceable and deeply missed when you're not there. Number 10. Consistency in character. How does being consistent in who you are make someone miss you more? It's about being a dependable and predictable force in their life while still keeping enough mystery to remain intriguing. Consistency in character means that you're the same person yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This reliability builds deep trust and security within the relationship. As Epictetus stated, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This steadfast approach ensures that your partner knows exactly who you are and what they can expect from you, which is comforting and deeply reassuring. Now, imagine how this plays out in a relationship. You're someone who upholds your values, meets your commitments, and treats your partner with respect and kindness consistently. This doesn't just make you good partner material, it makes you someone they rely on and deeply value. Your consistent nature means they know what to expect and can fully trust in your relationship, making your presence essential and your absence deeply felt. Consistency doesn't mean you become predictable in every way. It's important to sprinkle in little surprises and spontaneous moments to keep the relationship vibrant and exciting. Maybe it's a surprise date night, an unexpected gift, or just a quirky message to lighten their day. These moments of unpredictability, combined with your solid character, make you both dependable and exciting. Think about it. Being consistent in your core values and behaviors creates a stable foundation. Your partner knows that in times of uncertainty, they can count on you to be the same supportive, loving person they've always known. This kind of reliability is rare and immensely valuable. When you're not around, they miss that rock-solid presence in their life. However, by adding a bit of spontaneity, you keep the relationship from becoming monotonous. It's like adding a spark to a steady flame. For instance, plan a surprise weekend getaway or send a heartfelt handwritten note just because. These gestures show that while you are dependable, you're also capable of keeping things exciting and fresh. By maintaining this balance, you ensure that your partner looks forward to both the stability you provide and the delightful surprises you bring. They miss not just the consistency, but also the little moments of joy and excitement that you inject into their lives. So let's make consistency and character our foundation, while occasionally throwing in a curveball of spontaneity to keep things lively. This balance will ensure that you are not only missed for being a rock in their lives, but also anticipated for the moments of joy and surprise you bring. And remember, by being on their mind tomorrow, you're fostering a relationship built on trust, sprinkled with the thrill of the unexpected. Your partner will appreciate the stability you bring and eagerly anticipate the delightful surprises you're capable of. This combination of reliability and excitement makes you indispensable, creating a longing for your presence when you're not around. In conclusion, embrace the power of consistency in character while allowing room for spontaneity. It's this blend that makes you unforgettable and deeply missed. Your partner will cherish the secure foundation you provide and look forward to the unexpected joys you bring into their life. This dynamic ensures that you remain a cherished and essential part of their world, always on their mind tomorrow.